مدد يا سلطان الأنبياء مدد يا سلطان الأولياء يا رجال الله تاركتنا أسفل خير في جميع.
Our path is the path of the Word of God. We ask the spiritual centers, the power stations, for their support and help, so that we shall not talk from our knowledge, but from their knowledge and their divine wisdom. All of life on this earth is a school, and you're here to learn. You've been sent here to learn, as if you were getting a child, and then for a good education, for a good future, you send it to school. To have an eternally good future. Allah the Lord Himself sent us into this world and sent us into a boarding school, so that from all things on this life and all experiences of life, of our daily life, of all events and happenings and events and wasteful stuff, all kinds of fallings and accidents, that we shall learn from all of it. May the Lord, with His heavenly messengers and heavenly teachers, support us, and that we shall learn from Him, that we pay attention to the voice of God and to the teachings of God. And without a doubt, in this world, there are two kinds of schools: the school of God and the school of Satan. And the school of Satan is for free. Even if you enter, you get flowers and presents and pop music and heaven music and all kinds of top music, and there's party. It's like very, very hot parties. So what is it all about in this school or in this world? So that we shall know who we are, that we learn what we really have to do and what to look for. What our true identity is. Look for your true identity, the Lord says. Because there's so many identities we get. The identity of a baby, junior, senior, old, young. So many identities, so many parts of life where we don't quite look alike, but where we are constant changing. And who are we truly and what are we truly? Are we that? Are we the picture on that part of the album, or are we on a different page? Someone, like my picture, they showed to me a picture like 10 years ago and then now 10 years after, and I got shocked, and I didn't know that I was both. And as that, I'm not the oldest one of those. I'm not the older one. So one day Jesus was traveling, maybe peace upon him, And while he was in a deserted place, and suddenly he saw a very old person. He might have, like 500 years ago, 1,000 years ago, he was supposed to die, but he was that old. And may the blessing and the good of God be with you, O you old man, O you father of humanity, because you look so old that you're still alive, Jesus said to him. And the old one was greeting him back and said, O you traveler, O you, the one that God sent to me, O you messenger of the heavens, O you, those that had gotten wisdom, but if you don't know it, who else should know, if not you? And so don't worry, Jesus. And Jesus was surprised. How do you know that's me? Because of those who came before you. He told me about you and your coming. And the one who came before you, I heard from the one who came before him. Oh, Jesus. And that's how it goes even further back to Adam alayhi salam. And no messenger came into this world without having to walk past me and without having greeted me. And Jesus was wondering, who are you and what's your name? Or you old sage or Scrooge, depends on. Who are you? That you have such a special talent and blessing. What's your name? Tell me. And the old man says, Jesus. What good does it do to you? What good does my name to you? Do you have any use for my name? And Jesus never met anybody like him. No matter what he says, always something to counter, always going. And it seems like a slap in the face. Ugh. I didn't want to be respectless. And just out of respect and decency, I wanted to get to know you. Oh, you don't need to do that, Jesus. Just say, oh, you servant of God, oh, you server of the ruler of all worlds and souls, and Lord of all souls and worlds, the creator of all worlds and souls. That's enough. Once you've realized that, you've realized everything. If you realize that, you will have recognized me as well. And if you recognize me, you will have recognized him. So what use does it do to know names? Tell me, Jesus. You're one of those wise men. You're one of those heavenly messengers. And if it's not you who can know, who else should know? But don't be ashamed. The prophet that came before me also asked me for my name. And the one before him asked me as well. And somehow it seems to be a habit of yours. You always ask me for my name. And I never told anybody. Do you think I will tell you? It's enough for you to know that I only have one name. Servant of his Lord. That's my calling. That's my path. That's my name. Isn't that enough for you? And Jesus said, okay, I didn't say anything. But you're such a wise person. I want to get more and more from you. And if I'm on the travel of recognition, of knowledge, without a doubt, my Lord sent me to you. And let me go this path, and God, let me get to you, that we shall talk together. It's true, Jesus, before you, it was Moses, and before them, Abraham. Before you, there was Jonas, alayhi salam, Yehovah, Hiob, all that came before you, they greeted me with Salam Alaikum. So why did Allah give you such a position that all messengers and prophets had to walk past you and greet you? What did you do that you get such a blessing? Jesus asked him. It's such a blessing to meet a prophet. It's the highest blessing there is. And within that, Lord, there are the captains of the ship, from Adam alayhi salam to Moses. They're all captains of the ship. And to meet such a captain, it's nobody's fortune to meet. And so why are you being treated so specially? I pray, Jesus. All other humans had endless wishes and very uninteresting wishes and unnecessary wishes and stupid wishes, no matter what they wish for. But I only had one wish. Oh Lord, you say, I am the light on earth and for all. Yes. You say, no matter where you look, you will see my face. Yes. Yes, O my servant. Then, O Lord, I will only see your face and your light. I don't want to have seen anything else. No other face, no darkness. So Allah granted me that wish, and that's why I'm in a desert, so neither a caravan gets past, nor does a bird fly overhead. All birds say, are you stupid? I would be stupid to fly over such a deserted land with no water. This is my home. I have nothing, neither a roof over my head, nor a true ground to walk on. And shall I tell you, shall I have to confess, I don't even sleep. Because Allah told me, I'm sending you, I've sent you to learn into this word. I want to learn and not sleep. I want to have seen everything. And Allah opens gates, and I don't want to see anybody else. I don't need to see any other images walking past me. I don't have to see and experience something in daily life. I want to watch through the window of God. I only want to see His face and light. And as we are on this earth, so Allah sent me all His faces to me, and that is you. You are the light, the pictures of light. And before you, there was another prophet, Solomon, David alayhi salam, Nuh alayhi salam. Only all of them. They had to, from their lifetime, they had to take a free holiday for me, because they had to pass me and to get past me and to say Salam Alaikum to me, because Allah granted me my dua, because I wished for something really good. And Allah liked my wish. And I said, "Oh Herr, oh Lord, I only want your face and your light in such a dark place. I only need that. Another face, I don't want to see that. Another kind of light or darkness, I don't want to meet that." And all of you messengers, all your prophets, all 124,000 prophets have passed me and greeted me. And these are all 124,000 faces of God and light, pictures of light of Lord. And now it's your turn to meet me. So what exactly did you want to know from me? Actually, I wanted to know your name, but now I don't need that. Yes. So who am I to you? You are the servant of the Almighty. And you are the idle servant for all. And I learned something from you. Name, or what did you learn, Jesus? That names give distance between us, that names make a distance between us, and that names make a difference, and that name, everything that's close makes it far away and it's destroyed. The name is putting us apart. Names separate us. If you have one name, one title, the servant, we are connected. On the last judgment day, nobody's going to be a Turkish, German, French, Arab, English, Russian, a Putin, Biden, Merkel, Ferkel, nothing like that. All their names will be servants. In the golden age, when the kingdom of Mehdi alayhi salam and Isa alayhi salam, Jesus, when the golden time has after Armageddon has started, after Armageddon, at first there will be no nationalities, just like at the times of Adam, because Adam didn't have a nationality. He was the human being. Only true humans will rule on this world, on this planet. True humans. No animals, no two-legged animals. And all their names will be servant. And have one clothes like a Mecca, as they are all dressed in their clothes of death, because nobody's going to know who it is, because the king and the pauper is looking the same, and when they're dead, someone has died. A servant of God has died. It's not about the king died. I don't know if it was king or not, because he also was wearing his cloth of death. It was white. It's the same. Do you understand, my brother? Because everybody's the same, on the same level. And that old sage said, "Oh, Jesus, it's my task to tell about that piece of advice and wisdom, that you shall progress one step further. Make dua and prayer for me, because after you there's another one coming, and that I shall reach that time as well." You have a name, Jesus. Never forget, you are Jesus. I have no name. I am the servant. You're doing a service job. You're the servant named Jesus. I'm the servant of God and nothing else. And may the light and face of God always accompany and us.